with brains, yeah. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's got money to make all that technology stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But Hulk's ability, like whatever Wolverine's abilities are,
Yeah.
Hulk has those as well,
Yeah.
and he is like 900 times stronger.
Yeah. So
One punch from Hulk, right? One full-on punch from Hulk send Wolverine flying back. I know he's got a healing factor, but once he hits the wall, then his insides are liquefied.
yeah.
And then he's still got to heal from that. And then he's got to think, all right, I'm going to get up and fight some more. By that point, Hulk's like, he's dead. I'm
gone.
You know?
Yeah. I'm gone. Round to another day. You know what I mean? It's that sort
but then
of.
again, we get.
Two, one. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Trip Around the Multiverse with your host, the man who had to fill in his contractual obligations and did a 3-line voiceover for this program, Carl Charles.
And the bodiless flying cape head person, Suwai Chung.
And today, we are going to be reviewing another Marvel property animated one, which kind of is a continuation from an episode of What If. I didn't know that till today.
See, you didn't watch the all the What Ifs, did you?
I watched the first season.
Yeah.
So
I watched all of the What Ifs. I think this might have been season 3. I can't quite remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
But because there's such a massive break between production,
yeah,
I forgot that there was a Marvel Zombies What If that basically led to this.
Yeah. And then what?
To me, this just started as it was. And
yeah.
I was like, okay.
That's why I got kind of confused. I went till somehow today I saw randomly the bit where they talk about Black Panther getting his foot eaten off by what's her face, and I was like, oh, this is okay. That makes some sense.
It would have done me good to watch that first again and then watch this.
Yeah.
I didn't. You know what? This was only 4 parts as well, and I was like, huh? I thought for some reason it was 6 to 8 parts.
Same. I thought it was gonna be 6 for some reason. Yeah. But no.
And we're a little bit late in this episode because both
Carl
and I were on
away. Yeah.
we were on holiday elsewhere.
Yeah. So we're back now. Yay!
I like the animation, of course. It's good animation, and what I did like is that it was all the B/C tier characters.
Yeah.
Or some unknown jabronis in some instances. Cannon fodder, because you know when you see someone and you're like, I don't recognize them.
Yep.
Yeah, they're there just to be killed, apparently.
Yeah.
They're there to survive to a certain degree and then be like, yeah, nah, we're out of here. We're gone. We're gone. We ain't got no names.
No. I did like...
We ain't got no Marvel 616
counterparts. Yeah, so we'll give this person just a name, a first name, not going to have like a surname or anything. Cause...
Or they just have a surname, they don't have a first name. But, you know, they have both names.
So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah,
I did like it. Yeah, I did like that it was focused on other characters we usually get focused on.
Yeah, like
and that anyone could die as well.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of infections going on.
Yeah,
and I would say Kamala Khan was kind of the main character in this. Well, but it wasn't that she was the main character. She got whittled down.
Yeah,
until she became.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the first 3. Like, oh yeah, they're probably gonna make it to like the end or something. Kate Bishop.
Yep. And Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It was cool as well that they had Thor, and then they basically did the thing where he didn't aim for the head again.
Yeah.
Then he got blasted with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah.
And then he sat on his throne. Well, I say he sat on his throne, but you know what I mean. He's I wouldn't even say deep depression or anything like. He's physically destroyed.
Yeah, he's like physically. He's just a body. Like his soul and mind's just dead. It's like I failed. I'm gonna sit here.
Yeah,
and cry.
Exactly.
Oh. But before we get into this, right? Was you a fan of the Marvel Zombie comic itself?
I'd read it, but I wouldn't say I was a fan of it. Though I did also read Ash versus Marvel Zombies. Is that what it's called? Or was it Evil Dead versus Marvel Zombies? I can't remember that crossover.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I read that. I did enjoy that though.
Yeah, because
it just needed a level of wackiness to it.
Yeah.
because I think there was two Marvel Zombies comics, and then there was Evil Ash versus the Marvel Zombies or something.
Because I know, if I'm correct, right? Am I thinking? I think of like this Deceased, where the how they became out of the zombie apocalypse was leaving them long enough so they don't eat, so they go back to normal.
Okay,
That's how it happened. Deceased. Yeah.
Yeah, in the Marvel Zombies comic,
Yeah.
Galactus. Well, Silver Surfer came along, and they're like, yeah, this world's gonna get wrecked by Galactus, right?
Yeah.
So they all try to kill the Silver Surfer to eat, right? And Thor, because not worthy with his hammer, he's got some like a pipe connected to some slab of concrete, right?
Yeah.
And they beat up the Silver Surfer, and the Hulk eats the Silver Surfer's head. Oh, Wolverine tries to slash the Silver Surfer, and Wolverine's got his claws that cut for anything, apparently, even though you're thinking, all right, but it only needs the strength of Wolverine to laser sharp claws, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but then he tries to cut the Silver Surfer, and even though he's got a healing factor, but then he's a zombie, so
yeah.
The flesh followed, but the metal bones stopped.
Oh. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then Hulk bites the head of the Silver Surfer, and they're like, well, you ain't gonna get any more of that Silver Surfer then, Hulk. You took the biggest part, even though you just made the head of Macy's skull, right? They're like, nah, you ain't getting no more flesh. And then Galactus comes in. I think they eat Galactus as well somehow. So yeah, and then they become cosmically powered, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that, isn't it? Yeah, which to me doesn't make any sense, but sure, okay.
But then again, like you know from the Ultimate Fantastic Four Marvel Zombies, where they first appeared.
Yeah.
Where Reed's like, yeah, to become the ultimate physical life forms, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't need to eat, they don't need to sleep. We need to zombify ourselves, yeah.
Because that makes
that's the kind of And then when he infects Johnny and Ben and Sue, he's like, yes, come bite me, I'll become just like you guys. Just my genetics will be more superior as whatever it is.
Yeah.
But Reed, you don't need to eat, sleep, or breathe either.
Yeah, because
I mean, you don't have a digestive system, so
yeah.
How does that work?
Well.
Yeah. And then some people who have bulletproof skin, like Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I think the initial idea they were saying is it was Luke Cage in a zombie apocalypse because his skin is impenetrable.
Yeah.
So they couldn't bite him anyways.
Yeah.
Except that an artist accidentally drew him.
Yeah.
In the background, zombified. So they're like, well, that's that.
Well, yep. That's our idea out the window. Great.
How'd you penetrate the skin of the Hulk?
Yeah. So I'm saying penetrate the skin of the Hulk. Even Thor to a lesser extent. You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah. And the Thing.
Yeah. Mr. Fantastic as well, because his skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any. Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I know we're diverging slightly, but you'd read Deceased? Because I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, I read Deceased. I am hot. So I've read volume 1, well, year 1, year 2.
Oh, okay.
And then the last one I've read half of it.
Is it like 12 issues each or something like that?
Yeah. But then
so basically an issue a month, roughly.
Yeah, but then I think it might be I think it's 6. I think the first one's 6, but then it's got like tie-ins, which the tie-ins are pretty good. Yeah. I read it all on DC Infinite.
So would you say Deceased is better than Marvel Zombies?
Yes.
Okay. And I read that Red Hood and Bane got transported to that world or something like that.
Really?
I think it was Red Hood Deceased or something like that, where he went over to.
No, it might be because I know there's a story in it where one of the tie-ins is.
Yeah.
I was saying not Ravengers. There's a small team of like Red Hood, Ravager, and some other villains, and they save some kids and stuff like and then Red Hood gets quite near the end and he dies. But spoiler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not Red Hood though. Not DCU Red Hood.
No. It's that universe Red Hood. So basically, it's the same universe, but kind of branches off to a certain point where obviously this happens. And
I thought it was Red Hood from the main universe went over there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nah.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, did you say you read Marvel Zombies or didn't you?
I think I read the first volume and then I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not great.
It's not amazing, is it?
No, it's not.
But I will say, the animated version, I think, is much better.
Yeah.
Um,
It seems more focused.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's the characters you're unfamiliar with, not like the key characters that you always see all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The lesser characters where you're like, maybe they won't make it. You know,
Yeah.
there's a bit more tension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
and
like,
sometimes like we were saying before, some of them are definitely not going to make it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you got certain people that are the lead, you're like, they could actually fail.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean,
huh.
the chances of them failing, the tension increases.
Yeah. And
I
like,
did go on.
now I say like I was gonna say when you finish this, I'm like say who's actually in it, which is quite
Yeah.
a cool premise how they did it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
carry what you're saying.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna jump into the middle of some of the episodes, but you might as well say who you tell us who's in it first.
Yep.
And then we can say some other stuff
Alright.
that happens within the episode, because it makes more sense when you say
Yeah.
here it is, and then that affects that.
So we have in it Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, Riri Williams, aka Ironheart,
Yeah.
Kate
Even
Bishop.
though her armor is not attached, she's hijacked an Iron Man armor,
Yeah.
sort of, and she doesn't wear Ironheart armor.
Yeah.
But she's got the like the gauntlets and the some of the some of the coverings.
So basically, she's just Riri Williams, not Ironheart in this, and
Yeah.
So the only one out of these three
But-
that's established is Kamala.
Yeah. But then that does, and Kate Bishop, right? But what doesn't make sense is if you hijacked an Iron Man armor, why
Might as
aren't you
well,
inside it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they've got the Friday system, who is the AI.
Yeah.
But that's fine if you need to come out of it and you need them to do it to do cover for you. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
But be in it.
Yeah.
Because logically, you at least you're covered up.
Yeah, which would make more sense.
Yeah.
And then got Friday. You got what's the name? Okoye.
Oh yeah.
From the Dolly Milaje. Yep.
Yeah.
Blade Knight, which is Moon Knight Blade.
Yeah, which I thought was really cool actually. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
That's a good
right.
idea.
Looks
Yeah.
like Mahershala Ali, but we don't know at this point whether
Yeah.
he's gonna be picking up. But
They don't know
whatever.
anymore.
But yeah, that was one of the more left field choices of stuff, and I was like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's a cool concept they brought into this.
Yeah. Maybe should have done some more stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
they combined the Iron Fist with one of the other random characters.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil, Iron Fist.
Yeah, something like that. There's so many things they could have done.
Yeah.
Then you got Melina Vaskakov, Black Widow's adopted mother.
Yeah. Rachel Weisz in the film.
Yep. Who's not actually voiced by her.
Yeah. Because she'd be way too expensive.
Yeah.
Even though Alexei is the Red Guardian is voiced by
David Haber.
Yeah. And Yelena is voiced by Florence Pugh.
Yeah.
So.
But again,
and the Scott Lang voiced by what's his name?
Paul Rudd. Yeah.
Spider-Man though not being voiced by Tom Holland.
I think what a lot of this is probably like. I'm pretty sure Rachel Weisz probably only sound like a one film contract, didn't it? That's why like these guys probably in their contract they got to do little bits or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. It's one of those things as well. If you're like, you know what, I'll do it, and for this certain amount of pay, I'm fine with it. Like when it was what's his name, Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah. And they were trying to get they asked him if he wanted to be Kingpin, but they said to him, "We can't pay you what your usual rate."
Yeah.
Like, no, that's cool. That's cool.
That's kind of like the first season of What If, when Chris Hemsworth was like basically in every episode. Cause,
yeah. And now they couldn't afford him, so he got replaced.
Oh,
but no, it's also as well. How if there's only like 2 lines and you're gonna pay a guy
stupid money to
exactly. So let's say 20,000 for 2 lines. There's no point.
It's not worth it, is it? No. You wouldn't get out of bed for any less.
Exactly. And the thing is as well, I don't know if you ever saw the behind the scenes when Jensen Ackles did the voice of Red Hood. He just basically put a cap on and he went to recording. Yeah. No one's gonna see him.
No.
And they probably only need to record some behind the scenes footage, but as long as it looks presentable, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
But like you say with Chris Hemsworth, he's got to probably be a bit more dolled up before he goes in there.
Yeah.
It's like, well, at that point, it's an hour of his time already just to get ready and get down there, and
so
that's 2 hours already.
So. Yeah. And then we got Yelena, obviously the White Widow, Red Guardian, Shang-Chi,
Yeah, yeah.
Kate Chen,
Yeah.
his best
Yeah.
friend.
Aquafina
Yep.
and Simulu,
Yep.
which I'm not surprised necessarily that they came back because I'm sure they would have. But it's just like, oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
fine.
like, oh yeah, you guys are in this, ain't you?
Yeah. Not just one of them, both of them. You
Both of
know.
them. Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I
Oh,
did like as well where Shang-Chi almost got he's got his arm bit,
oh yeah,
and then he used the rings from his dad to
yeah,
lock it off at a certain point so he could still use the arm, but it's still rotting away.
yeah. I like that. I was like,
And
that's pretty
then
cool.
Katie is relevant in it because they split the 10 rings in two pairs.
Yeah, she gets a pair as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know,
I was like, that's a
something
interesting.
to
Yeah, it's a good deviation from the story.
yeah. She's not just there just to be like the smart mouth or anything like that.
Yeah. And then we had Jimmy Woo, the FBI agent.
Yeah.
Even
AKA,
voiced by Randall Park.
Yeah. Which I was also surprised is in this, and I was like,
Same.
right. And then I was like, are all the Asians gonna get grouped together?
Yeah, and then
yeah.
Oh, then we got Shang-Chi's dad.
Yeah, but he wasn't Tony Leung. He was some other.
Yeah.
They weren't gonna pay Tony Leung the money that,
no.
they would have needed to pay him for that.
And we got John Walker, not US soldier, not US agent, just John Walker.
Oh yeah, but let me just follow the next guy. Is what's his name? Helmut Zemo.
Yep. Northern Baron Zemo. Just.
Yep. And then there's like, well, they're besties, kind of. Not
yeah.
really, but it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Very strange. No. I was almost expecting John Walker to be like, and I didn't expect the Baron.
Yeah.
To be Baron Zemo because John Walker's a hater, right?
Yeah.
But no, John Walker's like, no, it's all, in this universe, we're cool.
You know what I found hilarious? I keep forgetting that like the MCU version of Baron Zemo is not racist. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Like, yeah, he's not racist in this, is he? Oh. And then we have what?
I wouldn't even say no, but you're talking about Baron Zemo, the first one.
Yeah, he's the racist.
Yeah.
The other one's just
I want to say Helmet. I think is the second one, right?
Yeah.
Which is the one that's in Civil War.
Yeah.
But
and
in
the comics,
can't remember his dad. But his dad, it was with the Nazis. Whether he was an actual Nazi or not, I can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just do the things for power. So, and we're not going to read back from the 40s because you know what, he should have been in the Captain America serial.
Yeah, he should have been it. Yeah. Was he even?
If they were going to use the Red Skull.
Yeah, just use him. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but I don't think Helmet is a racist.
No.
He's just working with like the Thunderbolt, the proper Thunderbolt from the comics.
And that was like a multiracial group.
A bit more diverse.
Yeah. And then we have the Scarlet Witch, aka the Red Queen, aka the Queen of the Dead.
Yeah.
Actually voiced by Elizabeth Olsen. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Then we have Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Voiced by Hudson Thames. Never heard that geezer.
Yeah. But what we do know is it's definitely not Tom Holland.
No, big time. He's not.
No, but not to cuss the guy. It's
no,
like, they're not gonna get they're gonna not pay Tom Holland that money.
Yeah. Would you? Not really worth it.
Yeah.
Then we got Scott Lang, Ant-Man, who's just ahead. Thor, and then that Minotaur guy from
they're from Doctor Strange. They're
from Comic-Con.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but it's good. I think that they just got these randoms in there.
Yeah, I actually like that. Yeah, and then we had Valkyrie as well.
Yeah,
and Khonshu obviously, and then bunch of just dead people.
Yeah. And they were building. Okay, so they're saying that the Scarlet Witch was infected.
Yeah.
But then what it was later on in the episodes, there's something where is a certain division of. Okay, this is the Scarlet Witch, but is that Wanda Maximoff?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Because they're like they say things one way, but then you're like, okay, does that mean in this universe it's different? But if you watch If, then you realize actually it's the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they go to Asgard, and basically, all the heroes that they're left over, they're like, yeah, we can help protect you guys from the zombies, and they're like, look, come in, but we're here to see Thor. You can see Thor because he's your Avenger buddy, but we don't. What do we need your help for? We've got all this food and all these buffet stuff from banquet stuff. Sorry, banquet stuff from our friend Wanda Maximoff.
Yeah.
Who, and then they show her, she doesn't look zombified, right?
Yeah, because it kind of threw me off.
Eating, they're all eating that, the turkey legs and all that other stuff. And then the heroes there are calling her out. Yeah, she's like, "All right, well, boys, you got me."
Well,
yeah,
you're
and
right.
Then it drops the illusions. So then she's all half decayed face, and then all the food that they've been eating are just are zombie, like parts.
Yeah. And
then all the Asgardians are like choking on the floor and stuff, like turning into zombies. And then Red Guardian, who also started eating with them.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh no, oh yeah, that's not good."
Yeah. That was.
Which I was like, it makes sense. Well, the funny thing is as well, he'd lost Yelena an episode before.
Yeah.
And then he got done like this, and I was like, in character, funny enough, but yeah, that it just adds to anyone could die.
Yeah.
Or we're only contracted for a certain amount of episodes,
yeah,
or a certain amount of lines,
right? So choose them wisely. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a reveal, and I was like, ooh,
yeah,
right, yeah. And then Thor decides, you know what, it's time to wake up.
Yeah,
it's time to wake up. I ain't an Avenger no more. Kamala Khan, you guys
are the Avengers.
Right? But I will help you out of here. But which is odd because I'm like, okay, so Wanda's empowered by an Infinity Stone, but she's got low defense. Yeah, she's basically Shin Akuma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Thor, he's got high strength, high power, high defense, high stamina, high energy projection. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, Thor, shouldn't you be able to do much more than you did? But if the mind is broken, then the body follows. Apparently.
Apparently. Which.
Yeah. I do give it. It's still consistent because in Endgame, Wanda did do a high probably aside from Captain America, she did the most amount of damage to Thanos.
Yeah. Even though Thanos after the right. That's right. So. You're right, but there's something else in this what I was kind of confused about.
Yeah.
Like, when is this actually set?
Yeah.
Because
will say
the whole Thanos Infinity Gem zombie confused me.
Yeah, but then some of these characters didn't exist at that point.
Yeah.
And some of these characters didn't gain their other abilities. Like Shang-Chi didn't gain his red rings until. But the thing is, as well, you could just say in this timeline, those things were happening at that point.
But then,
all in coincidental, yeah.
Like, even it's just the Thanos bit that kind of threw me off because I feel like the Thanos need to be in this because it doesn't really make sense to me how zombie Thanos has a. You know what I mean? That's the bit I'm like, or unless.
But the problem is, of course, whatever side zombie Thanos is on,
yeah,
tips the scales. So he needs to be got rid of.
Yeah, I think that's like story wise. That's the only problem I sort of had with the Thanos film. Trying to figure out. So did the not Endgame, like Infinity War happen during the zombie apocalypse? Or, you know what I mean, it doesn't really clarify.
I will say, yeah, I think they all happen at the same time, and then Shang-Chi gets his rings, and then at some point Blade and Khonshu get together.
Yeah, it's that sort of. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Yeah, and yeah, it's just I don't know. Just
in this timeline. Oh no, yeah, because Red Guardian and Black Widow, well, White Widow would have still, because that Black Widow's movie happened before the year that it came out.
Yeah, because that
happened.
Before Infinity War, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just after Civil War, before Infinity War.
Yeah.
Even though it took place 4 years after that.
Yeah, in real time. Yeah.
Yeah.
In our time, yeah. yeah, it's just sort of little things like that kind of threw me off. But yeah, but
I just look at it as it was that different. You know, because there's alternate timeline, certain things run not parallel. You know,
but
so
even I might say Kamala Khan still would have been, or she would, yeah, because she's technically, well, she's a mutant now, so
yeah.
I get, and I'm guessing that she was a part of the blip,
Well,
because then her age would make sense in this. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah, that's the thing, right? Thanos didn't blip. He
Yeah.
didn't. He
So
didn't. Yeah.
I mean, like, so in the original timeline, right? Not the zombie one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing she got blipped out, innit? And then probably came back.
Who? Kamala Khan.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Because I don't think even say, if I'm honest.
Yeah. But Yelena would have got blipped.
Yeah.
And she didn't in this.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Zombie Thanos. He learns.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. You take it as it is at a certain point.
Yeah.
It's just like when Doctor Strange went to the other multiverse and the X-Men were there to and the Fantastic Four, and with them you can beat Thanos apparently. With Doctor Strange with the powers of corruption.
Yeah. Well, you know, the X-Men make a difference. But anyway.
Well, it depends which X-Men, but apparently only Xavier's there. So
yeah. Well.
And if we're following by the rumors of the beginning of Avengers Doomsday, well, the X-Men actually don't make that much of a difference. So
Yeah. Can't wait for them to get like.
Yeah. To be fair, in that logic, right? If you're saying the X-Men are there, right? How many mutants are there around the world? Tons, yeah.
Yeah.
So not only will you have another army there to help you fight.
Yeah.
You know, you got all these mutants with some Amiga level, some crazy level abilities.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, you have a chance, I guess. Yeah.
If they had Dark Phoenix in the MCU, I'm not even saying Jean Grey's gonna be Phoenix or anything, but if you have that level power with Magneto, with Apocalypse,
with all the Exodus, all these people who just
exactly
powers are ridiculously stupid. Yeah. And I can say that because I'm an X-Men fan. All the powers just dumb.
X-Man himself as well.
Yeah, exactly. The most broken character of all. Yeah.
That they had to depower him so hard.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah. And Franklin Richards, who is also a
broken character. Yeah.
So if he was around,
none of this would happen.
Thanos would probably just killed himself.
Yeah, like, you know what?
You know what? Yeah.
Just
I can't fight these people.
Infinity gem himself in the head. Yeah. Oh. So the first episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
It misled me. It's misled me a lot because I thought, right, oh yeah, these three girls are gonna be like the heart and soul of this show. You know, we got the power trio, and then
I'm not the Young Avengers, but technically speaking.
Yeah.
And then I thought, we're gonna be following the three of them around.
Yeah.
And then other people random might get killed, but
it's
them
three.
They're the shield.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then like halfway through the episode, Kate gets literally like obliterated.
Yeah.
You're like, oh. I was like, maybe she survived. But no, you saw her skeleton and everything. She's gone. And then Riri sacrificed herself to save Kamala.
And the Friday armor as well.
Yeah. But then I thought, okay, that might come back later on.
Yeah.
But no. She dead, probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
So like that first episode was pretty cool because it's a character that I didn't think I'll ever see again versus Captain Marvel. Icarus was like, so this acknowledges that the Eternals are a thing?
In this world, he never turned evil. He didn't have this evil.
Oh, so they're just constantly fighting in the what do they call that place? The something of the gods, the battlefield of the gods. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool idea there. Or just them fighting for eternity because technically they both can't die, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. yeah, I'm trying to think what else happened in episode 1, which is pretty worth.
Yeah, I think that's
about.
where the Kamala gets put with the other group of people who are left over.
Yeah, because this is when
like,
Blade saves her, isn't it? And then they go to yeah. Yeah, and they go to the
the
bunker
zombie stronghold or whatever it is.
Yeah. And what's it?
Which Black Widow's mom somehow used technology to manipulate the zombies.
Yeah.
That are surrounding the wherever they are, the facility.
Which I liked how you kind of explained it. Like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then they, leading to the end of the episode as well, where they start getting overrun because Wanda's like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna get over there.
Yep.
I got people to zombify,
You know.
Oh, you've got that small minor Hank Pym technology thing that I'm after, so
yeah.
Haha.
Sucks to be you guys. Yeah, basically.
And then they, except for Black Widow's mom, everyone gets away because she has to stay back to override the zombie controls.
Yeah.
But then, like, Wanda comes up to her and goes, "Nice try, but you got to go."
Yeah, because I am inedible.
Yeah.
Basically, and then and the zombies in this are like got half zombie. Well, say half of Captain America, who's just a shield and
a torso. The top half of them.
And you got Hawkeye, Ghost, Ava Star. And
Blade has a good fight with her.
Yeah. Slices her up into pieces. And the Abomination, which is like, oh, okay. And even this was like, could they pierce Abomination's skin? I don't think. Yeah, it's sure. Story, it is what it is. All right, cool. Yeah. Not gonna complain at this point. Episode 1 was quite interesting.
Yeah, episode 2 kind of introduces the other half of the equation of the characters.
Yeah, so you basically got like the East Coast and the West Coast. Yeah. I just realized that now.
Yeah. Huh. Which is cool because then you're like, okay, if you're highlighting these people, they must be relevant to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So this is where Shang-Chi gets infected but gets his rings. And then Wenwu, aka not Tony Leung, he's like, nah, well, you know what?
Silly son.
I you know what? I'm just gonna get bit then in that case because
it's like,
they ain't paying me enough to stay here. Apparently.
Yeah, it's like, there's not enough money for this. But I didn't kind of like how
it's funny because Death Dealer's with them as well, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, Asian brubs.
Yeah, like
okay, all right. You know what I mean?
Like, this isn't a racist.
But Jimmy Choo and Jimmy Woo, sorry, not Jimmy Choo. Jimmy Woo and Death Dealer are quite a pair, I have to say.
Yeah.
Because one doesn't talk, one's talking all the time.
Yeah, one talks way too much. But I like that relationship. I did like that beginning scene where they're trying to get from one part of San Francisco to the other, and you see where the zombie apocalypse has sort of hit the PIM, the PIM facility, and it's like giant zombies because they've been affected by PIM particles.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
And then when they start becoming Mad Max in the wasteland.
Yeah, that was quite. That was
okay.
Funny.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they have to get to the raft where Helmet, Nemo is, with his buddy John Walker. Which is like, okay, bit left field, but haters aren't always haters.
No, I guess
there is a universe where Eubal Thorne and Barry Allen are best buddies. So, all right.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. And
but then they're like, but then there's something sneaky going on there because they're like, we let the heroes in, and then we'll use them. Use them to fight the zombies for us.
Yes.
And then if we have to cut them off, we cut them off. We survive.
Yeah, you're like,
wow.
Okay.
Okay.
This doesn't sound like a good long-term plan, but okay, sure.
No, exactly. You're eventually gonna run out of heroes.
Yeah.
And you need some of them to fight the zombies for you. So what exactly are you going to do?
Stupid man.
And this is where then we find out that all the underwater people, the Atlanteans, are infected as well.
Yeah.
And then Namor's just like, I'm gonna see the raft. We're gonna try and bust in.
See, again, this is me just nitpicking.
Yeah.
So a bullet can't hurt Namor, right? Namor. A bullet can't hurt Namor, but he can get bitten.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
Nothing can penetrate vibranium, right? Apparently.
Yeah.
Except a zombie bite, but
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. So then they actually not the Atlanteans anymore. They're like Takatans.
No, they're not. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. They attack and then they fight Namor, and he just like murdering no-name characters.
Yeah.
Say one-name characters in this. You know. Oh.
Yeah. John Walker.
Yeah.
And some of the and some of the other single-name characters. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's cool. That's not nice. And then they evacuate these people, and then Zemo gets kind of like caught, and he's like, "Okay, these guys, they're gonna have to help me, I guess." So
because they're coming in,
yeah,
and I'm trying to get out, but they've been pushed against the door by Namor, right?
Yeah,
using Kamala's shield thingamajig, and the door's breaking. So, and I can't get the password out in time, so I need these guys to survive to help me to get through to the password too. So then I can survive. Even though I would have left them for dead, and they need to kill Namor for me. So yeah. And then in the end, I think Yelena is like, I will have to sacrifice myself for the rest of you.
Yeah.
And then with Guy, he's like, 2 times.
Yeah.
2 times already, man.
Yeah, he's lost all of you. He's lost his 2 daughters and his wife. Well, ex-wife, where it is. But then this is the part I was like, wait. So you know when they all get out and Elena's still in there?
Yeah.
You see something going towards the raft. So I thought, okay, is this how did someone save her or something?
Yeah.
Because lots of bits in this where they sort of like allude to someone maybe surviving, but then they don't pick up on it. Like with Riri when she goes back and to get the Friday armor.
Yeah.
You technically don't see her die.
That's why I was like, okay, is there more episodes? Because there seems to be like not loose ends necessarily, but certain things where you're like, okay, that's kind of inconclusive.
Yeah. And like this was one of them, like, okay, sure. And then they get out of the raft, and that's how that episode 2 ends.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Also, forgot to say about episode 2. There's scrolls in it, random.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah,
right, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Forgot about you guys. Huh.
Yeah,
I watched Secret Reigns, but I forgot. Huh.
Oh.
And then episode 3 is where I got confused. Because this is where they introduced the whole in zombie Thanos having an Infinity Gauntlet, and then how Black Panther had 1 leg, and because I couldn't remember the what if episode, I was like, well, why does he have 1 leg?
Yeah.
Why is Scott Lang got a floating head? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I was like, and Spider-Man's fine. This doesn't make any sort of logical sense to me. Okay. So they're the last 3 that are trying to take on like zombie Thanos before he kind of clicks on to like how to use the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah.
And then Rocket Raccoon and Groot and Thor appear like they did in Avengers Infinity War, except that Thanos is just like, nah, bruh.
Yeah, and just
even zombified Thanos is like, nah, I'm gonna wipe them out.
Yeah.
And don't even turn them into zombies. I just gotta, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, they're attacking me, so they gotta go.
Yeah. So he like obliterates Raccoon and Groot, and again, you know they're dead because you just disintegrate. You see their skeletons, like, ooh, that was uncalled.
And then Thor's soul left his body at that point, like you're saying.
Yeah. So Thor's just an endless man. So then, when this happens, Black Panther realizes there's no other choice, so he gets 1 Infinity Stones, and takes the fight to Thanos, pushes him off the cliff, and then they fall down to whatever, and so they hit the vibrating core or something again, and then they explode. And that causes the Infinity Tornado. Infinity Storm. They give it a name. I was like, that's a cool name. Yeah. And then it goes back to. Then it shows Peter and Scott in Comatar, and they're like getting told about what's going on.
Yeah, it doesn't go back to it just comes to current time.
Yeah. And they're like,
where Kamala and the group reach Asgard, and Blade's like Valkyrie's like, nah, none of you's not coming in here, right?
Yeah.
And then Khonshu comes out Blade and says, "Do you forget you're God? You're Asgardian gods, and I'm also God. You can't treat me like that. Come on, man. We're bros. We're all blood."
And
right?
he's like, "Oh, Khonshu, I haven't seen you forever. How you been?" And I like this part because they're looking like, "Who is she talking to?" Like, I did like that. Exactly. I like that. I was like, that's how it should be. Only gods can see gods.
Yeah. And, so Blade, like Moon Knight Blade, gets them to get it. Like they get in, and then like we were saying before, Wonder Maximoff is there, and it zombifies food, and then Death Dealer dies.
Yep.
And then Wu dies as well, and I was like, oh my goodness, they're just And Alexei is turning into a zombie, but not really. But he's doing that thing where you're like, okay, he's gonna pretend that he's not a zombie in all the movies.
Yeah.
Right? And then when they're about to get away, he turns into affected. No, he doesn't.
No.
They're about to get away. He's like, I have to stay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a zombie, right? And I can try and keep them away from you as long as possible. And then Kamala's like, no, come with us. And then he's like, he turns around, he does the Resident Evil head thing. Yeah. And they're like, okay. She's like, well, you know what? I'll take that first.
And then they're trying to get away in the jet. Yeah, it's Quinjet. Yeah.
And then Wonder's about to stop, and then Thor decides, you know what? It's time to wake up.
Yeah. Oh, we've got to say Zemo died at this point as well, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, but then his shenanigans were going to catch up with him.
Yeah, exactly, because he's a douche.
Yeah. So Thor, he's like, I can only contain her for so long. You need to get out of here, and I can't go with you because
I'm half a man now. Yeah.
No, it's just like because you know what? I'm worthless. I'm a punk. I'm a piece of trash.
I'm worthless.
No, they said that, but it comes across like
basically that's what it is.
You're a god, right? But you need therapy to lift up your self-esteem because you know what? Yeah,
you've gone through too much. Yeah,
exactly.
Past point of no return. So yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And then they get out, and then they're flying to space, and they're like, "Oh no, it's not the Quinjet. It's the that ship from Thor Ragnarok."
Oh yeah. The Grandmaster's party ship.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Okay, Kamala, your little gizmo is gonna save us. We're in space. Let's press it, and the Nova Corps will come and save us." So they press it, and they're like, "Okay, that was quick," because it appeared there, and they're like, "That was quick." And then the Nova Corps like, get back to Earth or we're going to disintegrate you because this is a quarantine zone and we can't let you get out because the virus spread. And like, this wasn't a rescue mission for them. It was like, they're going to disintegrate the planet. Oh no. Yeah. Oh no. And then that's how that.
And then they're like, you know what? Actually, the Nova Corps, they're like, plot twist, we're actually going to kill you as well.
Yeah. Like, oh.
All of you people could be infected.
Take
you down as well.
We're not going to chance it if or not, you know.
Yeah. As per usual with these things where you're like, okay, there's logic, Nah, screw logic.
What is logic?
Yeah.
Logic, no thing.
Yeah, exactly. We might as well take them all down because we can't chance it.
Yep.
All right.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, you can't take 10 minutes to make sure, but
right,
okay.
I'm pretty sure you guys have like technology where you can just scan their ship and realize none of these people were infected.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
sure. They had that technology in Guardians of the Galaxy when they were scanning Peter Quill and all that, but they're like, no. Forget
that. Nah. Oh, and then episode 4 happens.
Yeah.
Which is
so they get shot down by the Nova Corps.
Yeah.
And then they get rescued by the minor, the magicians of Camouflage.
Yeah. And they're
like, you know what? Actually, the Hulk didn't die before.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He's holding the powers of the Infinity Stones, but Wonder is. They're all attacking Hulk, and they're slicing his skin for somehow. We don't know how. We're like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
Because his skin is supposed to be physically dense.
Yep.
But whatever.
Yeah, sure. And plus, if he's
apparently the Infinity power makes you weaker.
Yeah, that's what I was like. But wouldn't this make him literally unstoppable?
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
sure, story. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So somehow the zombies are attacking him and actually causing him physical damage.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like,
like
right, okay. I
no.
mean, yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah. It's like this is hurting my brain trying to figure this out, but sure.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then
like, okay, it depends on the power levels of the story that you're trying to tell. Because
yeah,
but what it should happen is someone strong penetrates the skin of Hulk, and then people start digging at the wound and making it larger.
yeah,
Then,
makes more
then you're like,
sense.
all right, fine.
Yeah,
Like
but no.
if it was Abomination attacking the Hulk, for example, and then he shoved something in the Hulk skin, and then he's
But even then,
cool.
like he's the Infinity Hulk, right? Like as we all know, the Infinity
Yeah.
Gauntlet is like the most powerful thing ever. So
Yeah.
plus Hulk being strongest there is, that should just cancel out everything. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I don't write comics, so hey.
Yeah. You don't do comic power levels because
No.
logic needs to be followed. But then apparently Wolverine can penetrate the skin of the Hulk. Like,
yeah, sure.
okay, all right. I mean,
Make
the
it
thing
make
is,
sense.
okay, I can buy Batman beating Superman with brains, yeah. And
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's got money to make all that technology stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But Hulk's ability, like whatever Wolverine's abilities are,
Yeah.
Hulk has those as well,
Yeah.
and he is like 900 times stronger.
Yeah. So
one punch from Hulk, right? One full-on punch from Hulk sends Wolverine flying back. I know he's got a healing factor, but once he hits the wall, then his insides are liquefied.
yeah.
And then he's still got to heal from that, and then he's got to think, all right, I'm gonna get up and fight some more. By that point, Hulk's like, he's dead. I'm
gone.
You know?
Yeah. I'm gone. Round to another day. You know what I mean? It's that sort
But then
of.
again, we get to the power levels of when Spider-Man fights Dr. Octopus. It's like, well, Dr. Octopus is a human, so how can he be taking those?
How can we taking like straight punches to the face? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so stupid.
And it's different, by the way. In Smallville, Clark used to palm push them.
Yeah. Not.
So if Spider-Man was fighting with his beyond the 100-hand slaps,
there's no way.
You know.
Yes.
But like a pie face from Spider-Man send you flying, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So hilarious. So so the Hulk becomes Infinity Hulk, and they're saying so he needs to, we need to stop him getting attacked by the Red Queen, and you guys are our only.
The Red Queen, by the way, not of Checkmate that is DC related.
No. The
Red Queen, and not the is there a character in Ultimate Marvel Universe called Red Queen?
I feel like there
Red
is.
Wasp, was it? Yeah, Red Wasp.
Red Wasp. Yeah, because she was something else before that. Yeah.
So Red Queen being the Queen of the Zombies, aka Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch.
AKA, yep. And then so they're all training with the sorcerers to fight. Well, not trainers. Like, you're our last line of help. You got to help us fight these things. So then they arrive at Wakanda, where the thing has happened, and they're fighting with zombies.
And zombie Thor is like, I want to fight the Hulk. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a guy who can actually hurt Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. So, even though, again, I don't know how Thor become a zombie, but anyway, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, if you're going to say the Infector is the Scarlet Witch, and then she used her hex powers and whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Fudge everything without having to explain too much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, there's always got to be some sort of internal logic, unless, of course, you're Joker side and you're like, one more day, right? It's magic. We don't have to explain it.
Magics are easy. Get out.
Yeah. But magic's got to have its own internal logic as well. So
it
can't be just like magically it does this and then it affects the entire everything else.
Yeah. So then they're all fighting the zombie hordes and the and they think they're doing quite well, and then Wanda's like, how about fighting people you know? She brings all the zombies that them guys know, and they're like, oh no, we can't do this. And then they're fighting them. Some of them are losing, some of them are winning. Thor kills Blade. Like disintegrates Blade. Because Blade goes to do something, and you see a lightning bolt go, and he evaporates. Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi, all the others sort of die trying to stop the Horde getting to the Hulk, and then Scarlet Witch is like, "Come on, Kamala, we can do this. You know, me and you can restart the world, and it'll be great." And Kamala's like, "Nothing else I can really do at this point," sort of thing, because they basically beat the Hulk. They do beat the Hulk, yeah. And then Kamala's like, "Okay, I kind of give in because maybe she needs me for a reason. Maybe I can help restart this world to be better." So then it fades to white, and then Kamala wakes up and she's with Kate and Riri. It's like, "Hey, you guys are still alive." Like, what are you talking about? We never went anywhere. You stupid.
Yeah.
And then they start hugging. Then she cuts. Well, I don't know. Is it her or is it we seeing like the glitches of
I think she also sees some of them as well because they're saying to her, Kamala, it's not real.
Yeah.
Someone's saying to her, yeah.
But then this is what I think Riri is alive.
Yeah.
Because she's the one saying this isn't right. What?
She hacked the system, so she must be alive.
Yeah.
And then there's and I'm like, wait a minute, wait, hold on a second. It's only 4 episodes, which are about 25 minutes long, 20 minutes.
No,
if you include the credits, right?
I think it's actually like half. These were like 25 minutes, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In either case, right?
Yeah, either case,
and quite a lot happens, though. They are dense episodes, right?
Yeah.
And they move at a quick pace.
Yeah.
But you're like, wait a minute. Why are we left here?
Yeah.
Of all things. And it's not like, for example, they say 2-3 months later, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be the rest of the episodes drop. No, they're like, all right, well, maybe we'll see you next year. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe if we do a sequel.
Depends on how the ratings do. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. It's just inconclusive.
Yeah, or at least have like the stinger at the end, where like a post-credit scene, like explaining something. You know what I mean? But no, it just ends there. You know.
Yeah. It's like in a partial dream world where you're like, okay, this is a solid cliffhanger, which we kind of like. You know, maybe if we want to make another series, we will decide that.
But then, if that's the case, right, you shouldn't have done the Riri bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It should just been
blinding white, right? And
then Kamala thinking it's all right, and then we see it being the zombie place still, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we know that's a definitive ending, right?
Yeah, because then it looks like she thinks she's in a dream world.
Yeah.
And we know that she is in a zombie world.
Yeah.
And then what happens next?
Yeah.
Fair enough, you know.
But the Riri bit,
then you go into the next set of episodes thinking at some point she's going to break out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But no, you threw in like a cliffhanger, like, oh, there's more to this because Riri's still alive, and But okay. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Like,
no. Look, I think it was well done.
Yep.
It looked good. There was a lot of tension. Yeah, like, oh, who's going to survive? Who's not going to survive? Which characters? Blah blah blah. You know, so there was stuff there to enjoy.
Yeah.
One of the knockdowns I'd give it is that it's too short.
Yeah, could have been like 2 more episodes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like you said, I enjoyed the animation. Besides the little, to be fair, all the things what I'm complaining about, they're nitpicky things. They're not like serious things that.
Oh no, yeah, they ain't stop the enjoyment of the
No.
They break the logic of the universe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But you can only say to yourself, look, alternate versions of these characters, maybe their weaknesses are. Maybe they've got high defense against blunt force damage, right?
Yeah.
But piercing damage is just like why they say actually there's 2 memes, but there's why they say that Wonder Woman needs to use her gauntlets to deflect the bullets, right? It's because she can take punches from Superman.
Yeah.
But she can't take sharp stabbing.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. And then the other, I don't know if you've seen the meme where she's deflected. It's got Superman.
Yeah.
He's just putting his chest out and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to, I'm deflecting bullets, right?"
Yeah.
And she's deflecting bullets with a gauntlet, and he's like, "So if you're bulletproof, why do you need to use your gauntlets to defend against bullets, right?"
Yeah.
So then she puts her hands down and puts on her hips, right? And then whoever's on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Off panel is shooting at her chest, right? And then everything's all jiggling, and then Superman's like, "Oh, I see."
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I see why.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, It's fine. Again, I like it. I like it. I like how they got lots of the people back to the voice of the characters, and like you said, they're not using like Captain America and all these people. They're using like lesser known characters, which makes even better because we already know all that the main characters are sort of dead. So it's like it's good to see the other side of how people deal with this
situation. And you would think as well, the main characters are more likely to survive than the minor characters.
Yeah.
At some point, you're like, if it's like say one of the Avengers, and then with the rest of this cast, you'd be like, well, the most likely person to survive is the Avenger, right?
Yeah.
But here's like, no, well, you know what? Yeah, we'll roll the dice, and whoever's name on the dice, that person probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Which is like random, but that's what what I feel. I'm not saying that's what they did, but in service to the story, it kind of was like, yeah, let's do that, because then everyone's on their toes. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and we can do it. It's all to the universe. It's fine.
Yeah, no one's gonna care. Like, you know, no one's gonna...
yeah. As long as it makes sense, no one's gonna care, right?
Yeah, like, yeah, all right, yeah. So it's like, yeah, just it's kind of like Suicide Squad in a way.
Yeah. I'd say, look, it's worth a watch, but then just be aware it's short and you're like, there's no actual end.
yeah, literally no end.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything, the end adds more questions.
Exactly. You would have thought, by the way, because it's so short, they would have had more time to. I mean, most of the what ifs were 6 episodes. I think some of them were 8, right?
I think so. That sounds right.
So, yeah.
Because there's 6. Yeah. Season 1 was 9 episodes. Season 2 was 9 episodes. Season 3 was 8 episodes. So yeah. So yeah, why not? Yeah. Why don't they make it make sense? But,
but you know, it's good that they're like, okay, we pick an episode of What If and we're going to do a continuation of that, and maybe they should do some more continuations of certain episodes of What If as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to think which ones they would do. Yeah. I need to watch season 2 and 3. I'll do that at some point. Yeah. Huh.
I think you should. I like, but I wonder exactly what they're going to do with the next animated series they're going to be.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Marvel Zombies Volume 2? Are they going to do something else? You know?
Yeah, that's a good point. What would they do?
I think as well, with some of the animated like stories, they can do other things with it. Yeah, not necessarily a what if, but just be like, you know, here's a kind of an Elseworld story. Yeah. But which is their what ifs anyways, so yeah. And they could do some alternate universe adaptations of stuff as well. Yeah,
which they should do more. Yeah.
But because not everything, like, there's the secret timeline, right? But not everything needs to run exactly as they would be, you know?
Yeah. Don't need to. Yeah. Have fun with it.
I think. Is it going to be a? I don't know. Not sure if there was going to be a what if Bucky became Captain America.
Yeah.
But then we would get. Did you read that run, by the way?
What, Ed Brubaker, Captain America, Bucky?
Yeah.
That's one of the ones when I got back into comics. I was wondering what comics I was reading.
Where Captain America got killed in issue 25 by Sharon Carter.
Yeah.
And then
a time bullet.
Yeah, exactly. And then Bucky was Captain America for a run, and then he had to encounter the Grand Inquisitor, was it? Who was the Steve Rogers clone, the Steve Rogers from the 50s, who was a school teacher. Yeah. And then he found the super soldier suit and decided, I'm going to have some of that, right? And like, okay, all right, why? You know what I mean? Yeah, that I they had the time from because there was the Return of Captain America when he was a comic smasher, but that wasn't Steve. That was Steve Rogers' Captain America, and then they had to retcon that the Avengers found him, so they had to be like, well, that cut ran in the 50s, can't happen. Yeah. But we can have someone who looks like Steve Rogers. Yeah. Who changed his name to be Steve Rogers. Because where the Captain America guys like Steve Rogers. Yeah. Okay.
Because isn't that as well? Because I remember that run. Part of that run where didn't they kill John Walker or someone?
No, it wasn't John Walker. It was John Walker's sidekick.
That was it. Yeah.
not Battlestar though.
No.
From the series.
Yeah,
So
no.
it's like John Walker's version of Bucky, was it?
Yeah.
Or was it the Grand Inquisitor's version of
I
Bucky?
think it was him.
One of
Yeah,
them.
because one of them,
Yeah.
because they went around killing anyone who had something to do with Captain America at some point, isn't it? Yeah. And he blew up like half a city. He blew up like a block in Boston or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to read that run again.
I think as well that Super Soldier Serum, the knockoff version he took, made him go a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And he was hearing some people talking about kids, right?
Yeah.
Oh, kids are monsters, are fiends for this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, well they're peddling drugs to kids. Let me get rid of them. Let me kill them. And then before he enacts, like, you know, because it's like a sad story, he gets killed by Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And then in the last page of that story, you see the person talking about, like, the person that he was going to kill, who he was saying, you know, was making kids addicts, right?
Yeah.
Was actually an ice cream man. He's like, you know, because like, you know, the kids love the ice cream.
Yeah.
And like,
But
all right,
drugs.
well, you know, he was so far gone. He was filling in the gaps.
Yeah.
With his paranoid mindset.
2 + 2, he got 28. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah,
That was a good story though.
Yeah.
And I did like how long it took for Ed Brubaker to wrap up the entire Winter Soldier storyline.
Yeah. I might go back and read that again.
Yeah, it was much better, well executed than the Red Hood storyline, which was running roughly the same time.
Yeah.
I think Red Brubaker had a long plan, and he was like, "This is what we're going to do at these sections." Judd Winnick, on the other hand, is like, "Well, I'll bring back Jason Todd, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my plan. You plan to do anything else with him? Nah, just bring him back, innit?
Yeah. I'm sure he will affect Batman's mentality of stuff. No, yeah. So how's he come back? Retcon punch. Okay.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm so glad that they've sort of retconned that out now, haven't they?
Yeah, and the Under the Red Hood movie as well.
Yeah.
That kind of
yeah.
just like straight to Lazarus Pit. That's where we went.
Yeah, because that's official now. Yeah, they took it from that. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Well, they did take him to Lazarus Pit after the retcon punch where he got resurrected.
Yeah.
They took him to Lazarus Pit, but they're like, nah, yeah, we're just.
But that was stupid. Because I remember the retcon punch. He got out. He was dazed and confused. Then he got hit by a car or something, right? And then they took his Lazarus Pit.
Yeah.
What stupidness is this?
Yeah, I think Talia found him in a hospital.
Yeah.
When he was in a coma or something like that, and they're like, okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's like...
You had the most obvious route, but you decided not to do that.
Yeah.
But then again, here's the other thing as well, because they do stuff in the underworld or whatever Limbo is.
Yeah.
And you have Jason Todd in Limbo. So how can, at that point, I understand, it's like, how can he be in Limbo but also not be in Limbo?
Yeah.
If he was around all the time, you know?
Because we didn't think this through. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's like, how you gonna patch other things in? They went to Limbo in a Spider-Man story or something like that, right? And you see Green Goblin, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, but Norman's always
Not
been
dead.
alive and has been in Europe all this time.
Yeah.
Right? So who is that Green Goblin? Must be Bart Hamilton, right? Right? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, I kind of respect them for like retcon and stuff, because obviously, I don't respect the retcons. Like when he killed Jason Todd, obviously they had no like plans themselves to bring him back.
Yeah.
To like 15 years later, and I'm like, you know what? Let's bring him back. But what about all this stuff we've sort of established that he's dead? Nah, it's fine. We've probably got a reboot coming in 10 years. In 10 years time.
Exactly. We've got a Crisis reboot. We could just patch the universe in after that, and then it's okay.
Think about it later.
Like in DC, every year there's some sort of crisis, right?
Yeah.
So you could and sometimes it's a like Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earths. It wipes the entire universe, resets it, whatever.
Yeah.
New 52.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Or restores the universe and
Yeah. You don't need to answer the questions.
No.
You just be like, you know what? The universe did it.
Yeah. It's a living being that done it. We don't know.
Yeah. What do you think, by the way, for how this anime series compares to the comic book series, the original comic book series. Did you prefer this over that?
Yeah, I prefer this because to me, even though like we've pointed out like logic, plot holes and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it still seems more consistent to me rather than like from what I remember the comic one.
Yeah.
There's no reason behind anything.
Yeah.
I don't like what I can't off the top of my head tell you what the story was. Just they're all zombies.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but then they can talk.
I remember that as well, where Ant-Man, Hank Pym, had T'Challa tied up on the table, and he started cutting pieces of T'Challa off, and he's like, "Yeah, I've got you hid squirreled away from everyone else, and I will eat parts of you because I don't want to share, but at the same time, I can't be hiding away for. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry. But then he's like, "How do you cut vibranium armor?" So
yeah,
and this is the T'Challa, which has this Daredevil style face mask, which is exposed. It's like, well, that's not a great choice in this. Yeah,
and just never. And the zombies could talk.
Yeah.
None of it sort of makes. Yeah.
Do you think, by the way, that it would have been better if some zombies could say stuff in this?
I don't know. I think it would have took away.
Yeah. Because the zombies would have had personality as well.
Yeah.
So you'd had too much people vying for screen time.
Yeah.
Especially since they're so short the episode. So there's only so many minutes, right?
Because I did like how the zombies, if they had like special bit stuff, they held on to what they could do. Like, for example, Hawkeye was still being able to do like pinpoint accurate shots.
But then it's like, if it's Iron Man in the zombie armor, how can he know what to do? Which is probably why they decided, forget him.
Yeah, we'll kill him off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I like that.
But then having Ghost. But I say it's intuitive, probably Ghost turning into a ghost, because it's not like she has to press a button on an armor to go.
Yeah, it's her do it herself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, just those sort of things. I like those sort of bits to it. Yeah. Just glad it took. That's the one thing that kind of took me out of Marvel Zombies. They all had like, they still had their personalities in a way. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. But hey, will I ever go back to read it? Probably not. I would watch this again, but I won't read the comic. Yeah. I have no need. It's just.
Yeah. And that's not us hating on Marvel Zombies, by the way. It's just. Not hating on. Robert Kirkman wrote it, by the way.
Yeah.
My thing slipped.
Yeah.
Robert Kirkman wrote it, by the way. Yeah. But I think he was writing Walking Dead as well at that point. So
like,
oh, he's the zombie guy, but
like he could do cool zombie thing for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, as well, just before we finish off, then, did you watch The Walking Dead or did you read The Walking Dead?
I done both.
Okay, and what did you think about either?
So the TV show, I stopped watching at season 7. The season.
Oh yeah, same here. Though I did like it. Some of the episodes, some people hate on season 2 because they didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
More on the farm, but I'm like, no, they helped develop the character. It's slow pace. They help develop the characters. It's kind of you needed sometimes.
Yeah.
They're not in a great position to do anything much, but just learn about them. The people there.
Like, I like season 2. Because I think I remember because season 7 is the one where they faked out killing Glenn and then they brought him back and then killed him. Yeah. Because I think the last episode literally was the last one where Negan's got him all there and he's about to kill him.
Yeah.
And then it got spoiled to me that Glenn died and I was like,
I think I watched the end of that season and then that was that.
Yeah.
What I did like is how they called the zombies different names, because there was the walkers, there was the biters, and then there was some of them just called them the dead.
Yeah, because I liked how all the different survivors you met, like groups had different names for them. So that's pretty a cool way, because there's no way to like communicate what we're going to call these zombies things.
Yeah, the rotters or something. Like that as well.
And then I think I got to Glenn's death in the comics.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't read after that. Because I know I got to when Carl had no eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember after that. Yeah, I didn't finish it.
I think I would have probably watched it. Oh, it's still going on, I think, actually.
No, I think it's. I know Walking Dead itself is finished, but there's got the spin-offs. They're still going on. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then you got Martha and Thomas Wayne back together.
Yeah.
From the Zack Snyderverse.
Yep.
Even though
Yeah.
they're enemies here, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it went on a season break or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then I never caught the rest of it when it came back.
Yeah. It's just like I might go back to watch it eventually someday, but I don't know.
Exactly. Same with actually, I never caught on. I never read the comic, so
No, the comics are pretty good. It's more like dark.
Yeah.
In a way.
I would expect because it's black and white, and then it can get bloody and stuff like that. Because it doesn't have red apparently.
Yeah.
But then Invincible was in color, and red was all over the place.
Yeah. See, Invincible's one. I haven't read the comic, but I've watched the show. I haven't read the comic.
Oh yeah. You know what? Mostly it runs parallel to the show.
Yeah, I thought so.
When I was collecting the comics, a lot of it's very similar as to what's going on.
Okay.
Like slight tweaks, right, for certain things. But yeah. Mostly the same.
Oh, okay. I might give it.
Yeah.
I'll read it at some point.
Okay. So you're saying right, Marvel Zombies, thumbs up, or here's the thing, right? It's a thumbs up until I know the rest of the story.
Yeah. Like if there's season 2, strong thumbs up. If there's not, then like middle in the road. Because like, what was the point?
Because it's like, well, I need to have something, right?
Yeah, I need a resolution. I mean, like...
yeah. Probably the people watch it. Mostly like we were thinking about Daredevil season, Born Again, right?
Yeah.
It's good, but what it is it needs the rest of it first to conclude the entire story.
Yeah.
And then you're like, this is my opinion, final opinion on it.
Yeah. Then I can give a bang dang in the middle opinion on it. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Yeah. I'd say as of now, I say people watch it, but don't get shocked if there's no finish.
Yeah. Like this is my sell pitch to it. It's only 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Only 4 episodes.
Good point.
You're not missing that much, you know. You could probably watch worse.
Yeah. So that concludes our episode for talking about Marvel Zombies. Indeed. I'm the man. Is it man with a Minotaur head? I'm the magician with the Minotaur head. I'm gonna just do. I
think he's just a Minotaur.
It's a green Minotaur head as well. Funny enough.
I think it's just a green Minotaur. Yeah. And I am the man who ate human flesh because I lost my wife and daughter. Yeah. And thank you for listening to us talk about review Marvel What If. No, Marvel What If. Marvel Zombies on the Disney Plus. Watch it if you can. Let us know what you think of it. Did you read the Marvel zombie comic? Are you a fan of zombies?
Which of the series do you think is best? If you include, by the way, the Ultimate Fantastic Four, which is the first appearance of the Marvel
which started off,
and then you go to Ash versus Marvel Zombies, or Evil Dead versus Marvel Zombies, whatever it is. I think at that point it probably concludes. Yeah,
because I know I
can't remember if there's any more.
I think there is, or they make like cameo and other like Marvel stuff, but I can't remember. See what you can do, enjoy it if you can.
Did you wish when Doctor Doom got sent to the Marvel Werewolf universe, there was a Marvel Werewolf animated series or something?
That'd be so weird.
Marvel Apes, if I remember.
Yeah, Marvel Apes. And there's like Marvel Dinosaur. No, that's DC, isn't it? The dinosaur one. The Jurassic. So. The Jurassic League. Whatever. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Let us know, or let us know what your favorite zombie property is. Even Transformers have their own zombie universe. Yeah,
I don't know how robots can get. Okay.
Yeah,
it is what it is, right?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Rusted part,
Yeah, it's called the Rust. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
So let us know.
Speaking of Transformers, randomly, I'm gonna say.
Yep.
If you've ever been to Battersea Power Station.
No, I keep meaning to go there because they got the Transformer shop there.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, I'm sure you have to pay high rent to be here. How can you have a whole shop full of Transformer stuff and make that money?
Yeah.
It's connected to a Peppa Pig store next door, right? Because inside the store, you open the door and they go through. But even then, Peppa Pig and Transformers, how do you make that much money?
Yeah.
Then there's a boba shop in there as well. I mean, you're like, okay, you're probably charging £5 for a boba, right?
Yep.
But it costs you 50p to make.
Yeah. How does any of this make sense?
Yeah.
Capitalism, baby. Oh, you gotta love it. So let us know. And while there, letting us know, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all those social media links be found at the top. If you watch us on YouTube, give us a like, share, subscribe, follow us on the Instagram and all that, like I just said. If you got any questions, email us, drop them off at our socials, and give us a 5-star review if you listen to this on the audio platforms. And until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for taking a trip with us around this non-zombie infested multiverse. Bye.
Bye.
That was clever of me to say.